And we should be live. Hello everyone. We should be live now. I just need my husband to verify that everything is okay. So we are continuing on the Christmas snowy night today. And I hope you will join me and see what we are doing. So it looks like everything is fine. Is the quality okay? I'm just waiting for my husband to answer me. He is right there, seems fine. Thank you. Thank you. Then you can go do whatever you want to, my dear. And I'm starting like this today because I wanted to just talk with you a bit and see what we're gonna do. We are continuing on the Christmas snowy night. Thank you. And we have he's messing with me. We have been making all the furnitures and the small stuff for the little house, and it looks like we're almost there, almost ready to build the house. Just a few minor things today we need to do first. There is the stairs. We need to do a staircase, or what that called. And then we are going to put some plastic on the roof and put some of the roof pieces together, and then we will build the house itself. So I hope you will join me, and let's see how far we get today. I hope we will get a few things done. So let me just do like that so you can see what I'm doing. Last time we made this little Christmas tree and the snowman and some other Christmas tree and a lot of different things like this decoration wise, and I just placed a video this what's that called, Wednesday, showing how I made the decorations here and the little nose of my snowman. And I just, before we started this, I made this little star. This is made from UV resin. I have a little star mold. I just made 2 of them and placed them together. And I was actually painting it gold because I wanted it to be gold. But then it got this translucent goldish look. I don't know if you can see that, but I really like that. So I'm just gonna keep it like that and glue it on top of my tree right here. And you guys told me about this fabric tech glue last time, so I went ahead and found it on I think that was Amazon, and I got me one, a big bottle, and I kind of like it. I actually think it's a very nice glue. The only thing about this glue I don't like is that it kind of strings a lot, and I really don't like that. But let's place this little star here on top of the tree. Just popping the lid on here again so we don't dry my glue out. And I think I took a bit too much glue on there, but anyway, it's going to stick there. There we go. I'm going to put this to the side over here, and then let's continue. We are going to make this, I think it's the roof support. Let me open the book here. These guys here, there's 2 of them, and I think it's the roof support. So we are going to make this one. and then we are going to make this little decoration right here, and I'm thinking that it's only going to be on one of them, because here it says make two, and here it's not standing anything about how many there is, just that you do it. So I think we're going to do that once, which is good because I don't think I have enough of this one for two of these. So let's start with these pieces here. I hope it will. There we go. Thank you. And these are going to be glued together like that. And I normally use my wood glue for that, but let's try with this glue right here. Just a tiny bit of that on there, and then place them together. And again with the next pair here. And place them together. Get rid of the string. So that was easy. I'm also supposed to take these, let's see if I can move these a bit, and then they can sit to dry a bit. I'm supposed to take these two pieces here, there's two of them, and put on some plastic, and I think they're both equal. Let's see if I can put them a little up. There we go. Good. And the plastic is in this bag that I have right here. So I'm just gonna take that out. And I'm supposed to cut two pieces of this. That should be perfect. So I'm just gonna place it here on the corner and cut it out. I only need plastic for two of these, so I can do it like this and then cut it a tiny bit smaller afterwards if I want to. There we go, and I need two of these. So I can just use this one as a guide, even though that it's hard to see. I think it's difficult to see the plastic here on the camera, but it's there. It is there. There we go. Put that to the side. Let's see how big they are. They fit quite easy. Let me take off a little here in the length. I think the wide is perfect, the width. So I'm just gonna take a tiny bit off in the length. There we go. Put that away. Take these pieces here, and I do have to cut off a little here in the width. I don't want them to go over the edge, just stay inside there. So I'm just going to do the same over here. There we go. Perfect. And then to the glue. Does it say anything about how they're supposed to? No. But I think, yeah, like that, so that I have them. See if I can get them into the camera here, like that. So I'm just gonna put some of my glue here on this frame here. Whoops. Just going around the frame. plastic and placing it on top. And I'm gonna do that again over here. Oops. Don't want to have too much there. And then place this one on top of this window right here, like that. Danny's a house builder. Yeah. He's having fun. Oops. Okay, I think I have it right now. Anyway, that was the plastic on these roof pieces. So I can put them to the side and leave them to dry. And I can take my book here and look that this piece needs to be 9 centimeters long and in this kind of wavy, and then I need a piece of red ribbon, making small bows of them and putting on these small clocks things. So I have the clock things right here, and I have my ribbon right here.
You just got a guest.
Hello, I made it. Glad to see you. Hi, Em. Thank you for coming and joining. It's nice to have you here. I'm just continuing as we are soon getting to build this house, and that's gonna be so cool. Anyway, 9 centimeters, so I'm just gonna, and now I need to get this up there. So 9 centimeters, that's around here. And I'm just gonna cut it. Oh, put that away. And then I was supposed to make it kind of wavy. Peter, can I get you to close the window? It's kind of noisy out there. I have the window open, and every time a car passes, it's like kind of loud. Thank you, honey. So I'm just gonna take this one, and then I'm supposed to make this zigzag thingy. So 1, 2, 3 of those. I'm not sure it's that equal, but it's here like that, and then it's supposed to go on here. Let's see if I can make it even more flat. So this is supposed to go on here, and then these clocks are supposed to hang there, and I want a jump ring for that. So I am just gonna go here behind you guys and find my box with my jump rings. So taking a few of those. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. I can pack this back again. I might have to make a tour around my workstation soon, so you can see everything I got here. But for now, we're just gonna put these jump ring here. Open them. Place one of these clocks here, or bells. It's bells, of course. Place that on here, and then close up this little jump ring here. There we go. And then try to turn it the right way around. And I'm gonna do that with all 3 of these. So opening it up, placing the bell, and then back on this green thing here. There we go. And the last one. Come on, where are you? Can't find the opening. Oh, there it is. Open. And place it. Closing it. Yay! I think that's the easiest way to get these on. They actually should have put that into the box itself. That could have been neat. So this is supposed to go on like that, and I need 2 red bows for this little thingy. So I'm just gonna take this red ribbon. And I noticed that they wanted a red ribbon here on this weird piece here. I think it's a door for the light maybe. And that's supposed to be 10 centimeters, so I can make that right away as well. So let me see, 10 centimeters. There we go. And just make a tiny knot here, and that might be more difficult than you actually think it would be, because 10 centimeters are not that much. So I'm just gonna make the knot here. Whoops. Like that, and then I'm supposed to put that through here, I think, if I can. There we go. So it's it like that. Actually, I think I'm gonna put just a tiny bit of glue on there. I'm just gonna pop a tiny dot in there and then just leave that to dry. So that part is also ready. We're getting there. And I can glue this piece here on as well. And then I can glue the bows on later. I think I want to cut this piece here a tiny bit. That's actually kind of hard to cut into, but it's working. So I'm just gonna take, I'm actually thinking of taking my super glue gel for this. So I'm just going to place a tiny dot here and here, and then place it on there, and then I'm just hoping that this will grab and glue. I think it will. So the 2 bows, let's do these. I hate making these small ones, but the result is always very cute. So I'm starting with 2 loops, and then I'm just going over and under, and then I am pulling it tight. There we go. And just make it in the size that I like it to be. There we go. And then I'm just gonna cut off the excess ribbon here. Oops. So that was one of the tiny bows, and then the other one. So again, I need more string. So first 1 loop, and then on the other end here another loop, and then I'm going around the first loop and up, and then I have my tiny bows, and I can pull it tight. And then I'm just gonna pull it down into the size I want it and cut off the excess ribbon here. And that's one of the reasons why I don't like these bows, because I always get this long piece of excess ribbon, and I think it's kind of a waste. So if there was an easier way to make these bows, I would love to know that. I've not seen those yet. So let me put this ribbon to the side. We don't need that anymore. There we go. So that's done, and I'm just gonna take my Fabri-Tac glue and just pop a tiny dot of glue here, trying to avoid these strings. It's almost impossible. So I'm just gonna take my bows and place it here and here. Yay! That's the first part of the decoration done. Well, the first part of the roofs. So this is some roof support thingy that we just made. I actually think it looks really cute. Words are hard today. So let me get rid of these. They can go up here and wait for later. So we made these two parts. Oh, and I made the last lamp. That was this one where the hole wasn't big enough. I did that, so that one is put together as well. That was just the bead over the bulb from the LED bulb. So that's fixed. We just made these, the two of them with the decoration. I made the roof pieces. That one we made last time. So let's go to the next side. We made that one. So we have the stairs that we need to do. So I prepared and have it here in this little tiny bag. So I'm just gonna take that out. There we go. And it says white, blue, white, blue. So a white in the bottom. I want this the other way around. It's prettier. So white, blue, white, blue, white. Oh, that sticks. Let's take the other one. White, blue, and white. And it don't say anything about how far apart these are going to sit. So let me see if I can equal it out a bit. This one really is stuck on there. Okay, there we go, there we go, there we go, there we go, and there we go. I think that's about it. So now I have to ruin that all. So first of all, I'm just gonna move this one and just put a tiny bit of my super gel glue on there. Blah, blah, blah. Leave that to dry for a bit. And then the next one needs to be swirled a tiny bit. So I'm just gonna leave a tiny drop, and now of course it's sticking to everything that it doesn't need to stick to. And I'm just gonna put it out a tiny bit so it's almost not over the first one. I'm not sure it's visible, but I turned it a bit. So now the next one is the white here. And I'm just gonna put a blob of glue on there. There we go. Take this one and put it into the glue and turn it a little. And I'm just gonna continue with that all the way up here. And then I'm hoping I have it's sitting around the right way when I'm done. There we go. And this one. Just a tiny dab of glue. And then into the glue with this one. Please tell me what you're sitting and watching or doing right now. If you are crafting together with me, what are you crafting? What are you crafting on for the time? Tell me a bit. I would like to know. Do you have some new good ideas? Then please tell me. Oh, and I have to speak a little louder, I noticed last time. So I'm sorry if I'm not speaking loud enough. I'm used to the mic from my camera right here. You can actually just see it above me. And I'm used to that recording me, and that has a really, really good sound. Or I make the voiceover, and over there I have a really good mic as well. But here I am using the mic from the computer, and I'm sitting a bit away from it. So if I'm not speaking loud enough for you to hear me, then please, please, please tell me, and I will try to speak a tiny bit louder for you. I think that actually turned out pretty good. So that's the stairs. All done. All done. So now we are going to build the house together. We have built all the small details and stuff like that. Now it's the house pieces. There's only 3 more pages, and this is all house building. So we're going to build the house right now. I'm listening while working, boo, but I'm always thinking about my next craft, also trying to start my YouTube channel. Just have to get the light right. Oh yes, please, I'm going to subscribe to you. I'm looking forward to that one. That's nice. Always love new crafters on here. That's so cool. Anyway, the bottom piece, and I found that bottom piece. It's right here. Oh, and it's almost not able to be here on camera. Let me see if I can change. Now I'm almost destroying these pieces here. Let me put them to the side. I need to get them a little more away here so that I don't ruin them. There we go. And then I'm gonna try again. That's a bit better, I think. So excited to see your whole thing coming together. Yeah, me too. And I've been working on this one so long, so I'm really, really happy to get it all done. So I'm going to cut this piece out for this one. And then it wants me to put this piece down here. So let me take these pieces and cut them out. It can actually be really hard to see what's what here. This is definitely a line that is straight. So I'm going to take that one first. And this one is also straight. There we go. So this part we need for something else later. So I'm just gonna pop that away. And this one we don't need. That's going to the side. And then we need to cut this piece. And here. And it doesn't have to be that perfect on the other three sides, only this side here, and I see a little white here. See if I can get that or get rid of that. There we go. Good. So that is supposed to go underneath here, right here. Can you see that? So I'm just gonna turn that around, and then I'm gonna try to place that. So just using a tiny bit of this glue here. Like that, and taking this little piece, making sure I have the nice side to the edge here, and then just placing it into the glue and getting rid of this extra glue here. There we are. Ta-da! I'm not sure what that is yet, but we will see. So this piece is going on the top like that. So I need to cut out this little piece here, because I did glue in the blue. Oh, I hate to cut out semicircles. I'm not good at that. That was paper. So this is supposed to go on somewhere here, and I think I cut a little too much here. That's not good. Does it say how the walls are going on? Just a second. Dum 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 dum. On top. Good, so I can make it go a little longer over here, and then there's supposed to be these small holes here. They are. Okay, I'm gonna try this, so let's go for it. I'm going to use my decoupage varnish glue for this. I like the way it works. Oh, let me shake it up first. There we go. And some glue in the lid. Let me take that. So I'm just gonna smear that out on my board here. Now I got it all over. I hope I'm not the only one that always got glue everywhere when I'm done with some crafting. I always have glue on fingers and sometimes up the arms as well. It's I'm not good with glue. we needed to do these parts, right? Thank you, honey. Peter is my husband, for you that don't know yet. And I'm pretty sure he is watching me from the living room right now. That's nice of you, honey. So, just making sure I have it all over the plate. I don't want that down there. There we go. Making sure everything is nice and gluey. Just putting the lid on there again. Taking this piece of paper, and I should have cut this long side as well. Ah! So we're just gonna do that now. Sorry if I'm off camera. Yep, I am. Okay, let's line this up with this edge right here. And then just carefully placing it on the glue. And then I like to turn it around and just press it down to make sure it is grabbing. Just keep it there for a little. I'm just cleaning my brush over here so it's ready for the next time or next thing we're going to do. I just need my cutting board here. And I have this line here that I did not cut. So I'm just gonna use my knife and just cut it like that. That's the easy way to do it. And I see I have a little going over here, so let me just get rid of that as well. There we go. Turn that around. Oh no. I hate when that happens. But normally we just need to let that be like it is and then just hope for the best. Let's see, next step. We're going for some pieces that should be here in this little bag. And okay, let's take all these out. So this, and this, I'm pretty sure is for one thing, and these are for this piece here. So we are going to do this framing right here on the bottom, and that's my kitty that is angry for some reason. So I'm just gonna dry fit it right now to make sure I have the parts where they need to go. So that one goes here, over there, this one goes down here, and this one goes here. Oh, this one is actually supposed to go somewhere right here. That looks right. This one is actually bent a bit. Oh, you can't even see what I'm doing. Ah, the camera is too small. I'm just placing all these pieces on so that it's making this room. I'm sorry that I don't have more view here of what I'm doing. And then I have a piece of wood down here as well. I think I am going to start with this piece because it's going all the way across the plate. So I'm gonna take my glue and just pop on some glue all the way along here. Like that. And put it on. I'm trying to get it to the edge of the border where the thing here. Then I think this one is supposed to go to the edge. It is. So I'm just gonna take this one and popping on some glue all the way along, and at the end, what you couldn't see, sorry about that, I'm going to try to place my camera a bit better for the next video we are going to do. I think the next time is going to be the last time. I'm going to take the end piece down here because that's the longest one right now. So I'm just gonna pop some glue on there all the way down and on the end. And placing that again, I'm sorry you can't see that, but I'm placing that at the edge. Then we're taking this one and at the ends of it, and then popping that down here in between. It's a bit too short, and I think that's because it's kind of warped at the middle, but I think it's working. So I'm taking this little piece now and gluing that on there right here at the end, and then this little thing here in between. So I got a frame all the way around the bottom of this little buld, making sure it's sitting right at the border or the edge. And that was it. That's this piece. So I'm supposed to put some paper on there or not. No, I don't think so. I'm going to build this little bridge right there from the last pieces. Yes, and then I'm going to glue that on and then put paper on it. Okay, so this little thingy here, we're going to build that now. Put that to the side and carefully squeeze this over. Whoops. There we go. And let's build this little thing. That should be quite easy. So I'm just gonna pop some glue onto this little part here and then glue it onto this little, is it a slide or something like that? I don't know. And then the other one, it's a slippery slope. There we go. I'm placing that one, and again, getting it to the edge but not over it, just like I just did. There we go. So that part is also done. That all needs to dry a bit before we can continue. I'm trying to, let me see if I can change the camera angle. So you can see I made it like that. It looks like that now, the bottom here. And it actually starts to look really good. Only thing that is a little annoying is that the paper has warped a little more than it usually do when I'm using my decoupage varnish. I don't know why it's doing that right now, but I think it's gonna go all right anyway, because it's just gonna dry up one day, and then when we're putting the furniture on there we won't see it. And now I did get one of these wood pieces out of place, so I need to be careful with this still. I just want to turn it upside down so I can glue this one here down where it needs to go, right here. And I'm pretty sure the picture here shows that it's just as wide as the platform there. So let me just turn the paper and see. Yep. Looking from this picture, this and that, it looks like the platform has the exact same size as this platform, but let me turn it around so you can see it. So it's supposed to go here and up the side, and it's not at all the same length, and it's even taller than this one. So how they want that to get into this, I don't know. Can you see how even that is? So awesome. Do you have a brayer? Not sure if that would help get rid of the bubbles or make it worse. I do have a brayer. Just a second. I'm gonna jump over my cord here and find it. And getting back to you. Here we go. Let's see if that's gonna work. Just really careful. I don't think it's doing much. Maybe not. I think that the wood got too dry before I put the paper on, and that's a problem, because normally this is not happening. But it's kind of getting less right now, so I think it's kind of working a bit. So no matter what, it's a great idea. But this is gonna give me a little problem here, because again, the platform here is a bit too tall, and it's not even glued down in the corner. I will have to do that later. I'm thinking that I need to take my knife here and then cut off into the wood here to see if I can make it. I'm just gonna do that here by the side to see if I can get rid of this. I might not be able to. From the other side as well. Don't do this at home, kids. Oops. That actually made it a little less pointy on the top. Where's my sandpaper? See if I can make it even better. I think that's better. It's still going over the top, but it's better than it was before. So now I don't know how to glue this on, if I'm supposed to put it out here or into the box like that. I could put it somewhere in between, like here, but this part would get loose and break off, so I actually tend to place it in here. There are so many things with this build that is not as I want it to be, but we can't get everything like we want to, so we will just have to work around with it. So I'm just gonna put some glue here on the side and around there, and then pop that in place. There we go. So that's most of the base. Now we're supposed to find these pieces that is going around and on top and everywhere. So I'm just gonna take that. I have them all right here. So first of all, we're going to need that one for this piece, and here again you can see it's straight. There's not this little thing in here. That's a tough decision. I don't even know how to help you with that. Yeah, I wish I knew why they don't do the things they show in their papers. Anyway, let's just see if it's possible to work around this. So I'm just gonna cut out this first piece, and then we will see what's happening. There we go. Put these pieces here to the side, and then there we go. Down this side here. And this little end. There we go. And that's supposed to go on here, right? Yeah. Let me see if I turn it around, it's better. Yeah. So it's gonna go over there and down here, and then I have this piece extra. I think I'm going to just glue it on and then leave this piece, and I can cut that off when it's all dried. And then I'm thinking of leaving this B for now and going to the walls, because I want this to dry a tiny bit more before I continue. So I'm just gonna take my decoupage glue here, and look, it's actually coming out really nice here. It's getting more flat and even now, so that's good. So I'm just gonna glue down here and at the side and down the ramp. And just making sure I have it all the way down, and that all this wood here is nice and wet with the glue. There we go. Lid on. Take the paper and place it onto this thingy. And now where I have it, I'm just gonna use it. I'm gonna turn it upside down. To keep the paper flat. And I need a tiny clamp here. Yeah, half of, oh, that was the one I did read. I'm just gonna clamp these two together. So oops, wrong clamp. Taking another one so that I know that it's sitting right here. Maybe put something under here to make sure the paper will stick. There we go. I'm supposed to put that to the side, I think, here, so that I can go on with the next things. Here is the roof things with the plastic on, and it's working pretty neat. So they are all done as well. So I'm just gonna slide this thingy here to the side, and then we can look at that in a second or two. Let me take the instruction if I can get that to the side. So that's this. So I'm gonna wait with that piece here because I might have to paint that little nook white before I put the strip on. Then I can cut the strip in two and place it flat to the wood. So I might have to do that. So let's go to the walls. We need the walls. I don't have the music box, and I'm not sure I want to get one because I won't use it anyway, as it will be in a closed box. So I'm just gonna go to the walls, and for that I need the two wall pieces, and I'm gonna see if I can find those. That's these pieces, so that was easy. And now we have some decisions to make. Let me place that right. So this is supposed to go like that. Yeah. So we can use the original wallpapers for this room. That is these two. So this would go here and that would go right here. And I kind of don't like them. I don't know what you think about when you see these, but I think a room with two different kinds of wallpapers and these small pictures are kind of disappearing into this wallpaper, and it looks kind of weird. So I have been working today. I've made some wallpapers. This one, it's kind of hard to see actually. It's a light blue grayish color. And I also have this one, and that is in a more grayish color. It's darker than this one. And of course they match to both of these. So they are equal, not like this, two different kinds. They are not as shiny as these, but I think they will work. Now the question is, which one of these do I need? Which one of these do I use for the room? Everything is in red and blues, and yeah, reds and blues. And the frames are white, and the clock has this kind of deer head. Let me find that. So this is the frames for the pictures, and this one is going over the clock here like that. And that could be actually really good on this paper, but maybe this is better. I don't know. Yours will definitely go better since you altered the colors. And oh, my glasses and some of your items. Yes, exactly. But which one do I take? This one or this one? I am, when I made it, I was actually going for this one. I liked it. But now I'm not so sure. I actually think this color would be really nice. Because it's not bluish, I think it would stand out a little more, and it has a little more colors, so I might think this one is the best. I'm going to take the pictures and the decoration, the clock and the pictures from this one and glue that on top here, because I think the pictures here are better than the ones printed. I think I'm going with this one. I kind of like that better. But this one is also really, really cool. Really, really cool. Oh man. 1, 2. 1 or 2. Which one do you think that I should go for? I'm gonna take a sip of my soda. And then you can tell me if you want me to use the 1 or the 2. Because I really don't know right now. And I'm gonna cut out these pictures and glue on there. Oh, and I made these for some print files, so I'm going to leave the print files for these in the info box below for this video later. I just need to find them and attach them to this video when it's done, so you will be able to find them if you want this one instead of the ones that comes with the set. Okay, no one is telling me for 1 or 2. Ugh. I kind of like this one, but I kind of like this colors right here, but I think I'm gonna go with that one. Okay, let me take this one. I'm not sure, I can't see it as good as you. No, that's the truth. This one has kind of a bluish color and the other one is more over the brown color. But I think I'm going to do this one. Oh, and I gave this a tiny bit of fixative, that's why the paper looks a bit crinkly, so that I can use my decoupage glue on both sides of the paper here, so I can put it on top as well if I want to. I don't need to, but if I wanted to, I could. So I'm just gonna cut me a nice corner here. Of the paper. There we go. Oops, and now it fell to the ground. Who cares? And I need to figure out how this is going like that. Okay, so I'm just gonna do the same here. Cut me a nice corner. There we go. Put that to the side so I can take my decoupage glue. It's here. Let's start with this one. So I'm just gonna take my glue. Go with the one you like better. You have to be the one to live with it. That's true. That's true. So I'm just gonna pop some of the glue here onto this surface. And they actually colored the back and the edges of this one white. I think that's nice. This way I don't have to do it, so that's good. So just place so the wood is all wet with the glue here. especially the corners. Still have a corner on this one over here that I need to do something about. So I'm just gonna place the paper here into the corner, making sure it is placed right. Let's take the brine now where we have it. I'm using that to get the wrinkles and so out. So I'm just gonna turn that upside down. This will help the paper to get straight. So let's take the glue again and put on this part here. So I'm just gonna put that all over this part here. It's crazy that we are so long with this house that we soon are able to put the whole thing together. I'm really looking forward to this. There's so many cute details in this house. So that's gonna be so nice to see this all done. And it had been taking months to do this. And I actually do have some new ideas for what to do after this one. Let me take this and turn that upside down as well. And I'm gonna place that to the side and pop the lid on this one. And what did I do with my phone? It's right here. Let's see. So an hour. We can do a little longer. So this one we don't need. Put that to the side. And I'm gonna take all the small tiny frames for this part here. Let me take this piece and see how that looks. It's getting there. Let me place it over here. Touch it. Scratch it with my scissor, but it didn't go that bad. So all these kind of really small frames here are going to go onto these small pictures. So let's do that. I'm gonna take, I actually think I'm gonna take, why did I do that? There it is. Gonna take this little wall clock here and I'm gonna cut it out, because that's the easy way to do it with the little wall clock here. And I'm just giving it a tiny bit of space around the clock so that I have something to glue on. Let's put that right there. This way I still can get it to look right. So I'm just gonna take my glue and pop a tiny bit of that all the way around here. Let me take a piece of paper and smear it out a bit. And then I'm just gonna really carefully place it on the clock face here so that it's sitting like I want it to. I think that's good. So we can glue that on the walls when they're dry. Let me place that right there. And I'm gonna take all these small picture frames here, making sure I have the right ones. So I'm just gonna, oh, I need just gonna pop a tiny bit of glue on there. Like that. Turn that around and place it carefully on top of the picture. And just leave that to dry, and then when it's all dry, I'm just going to take my knife and cut out the little picture. I think that's too big for that one. That's this one. So again, just take some glue and pop it on there. And get rid of these stringings. If you have some ideas to avoid all these stringings, then please tell me, because I really hate when the glue strings like that. So I have one more big frame. That must be for this one. So just the glue. Get rid of this little string here. Oops, the other way around. And placing it. Then I have two smaller ones. And turning that the right way around is the best way to do this. I have a string right there. Let's see if I can get rid of it. Nope. Okay, I'm gonna leave it, otherwise I will ruin the picture. And then the last little frame here. And pop that on. There we go. So I'm gonna let that to dry so I can cut them out later and glue them onto the walls. Let me put that to the side. And let me take a look at the sides. The walls. Well, they're still wet, so I think it will might turn out really good. I need some more glue here at this little piece. There we go. I'm just gonna turn that around again and hope that this will actually be flat when it dries. This is a bit better, but still not perfect. So I'm just gonna take that and put that to the side again. Let's look at this base here, how that looks. Yeah. See, that actually turned out pretty good. Just here we have a little bubbly situation going. And I don't think the briars is doing much. I need to turn that off. Whoops. There we go. Yeah, a little. It did a little. So I have a corner down here that I need to get glued. And that paper is a pain. Yep, it sure is. But actually it looks really nice here, so I'm still hoping. So I have a tiny corner down here that you can't see right now that I'm just gonna glue down. And over here as well. There we go. So I'm actually happy that this is out flat, because that give me hope that everything else will be flat at one moment, one time, somewhere, somehow. This actually turns out pretty good now. I like that. I only hope this one will get more even here. So I'm just working a bit with the braille over here. See if that can help a tiny bit. Otherwise that will just have to do like that, because I don't want to work a lot on this. Did this corner? No, didn't get this corner here. The corner down here also needs a tiny bit more of the glue. The same up here. Okay. This gluing part is taking a bit longer than I thought it would. It's perfect everywhere else. Here I have a corner as well. Right here. That needs a tiny bit of more glue. So I'm just gonna pop that in there. And down here as well. This bottom part, again, I'm not sure, no, you can't see that. I'm sorry about that. But I have the bottom part on this piece also flipping up, or what you call that. So I'm just gonna glue that on there and turn it around to keep it in place. Good. So that's that. What's the next part? That's these things here. Let me put this slightly to the side. Find my cutting board. Yeah, they're stuck. So I'm just gonna take my hobby knife and just going along the side of the frame, I'm pushing down the frame that I'm cutting around, and then just cut around the frame. And I like to push it through the paper, this way I know the corners are still nice and good looking. So that's one picture that actually came out really nice. Let's put that there. And then just gonna do the same with all the other pictures here. And 3 more to go. Watch your fingers when you do this, so that you don't accidentally cut yourself in your fingers. There we go. I actually see I didn't get that all the way to the edge of the frame, so I'm just gonna do that. There we go, that's better. 2 to go. So I'm just cutting so close to the frame as possible without cutting in the frame, because that will leave a mark and you will see that. And the last piece. So now we can't use this paper anymore, because I just totally ruined this wallpaper here. And it's all fine with me, because I really don't like this wallpaper. That's a good thing about these kits. You don't have to go 100% forward. You can change things here and there to make it your own. and this way you will get it to look like you want it to. This corner here is not going to stick as well as I wanted it to. Let's see if I can get it to work for me. So I'm just gonna do the same here. I'm squeezing them. See if I can get it a little more into the frame. I think it's hard to see white with white, but I'm squeezing the side panel down on the cutting board and then cutting along the side of the panel. And if your paper is wet, you will tear it instead of cutting it. But I actually think this turned out pretty good. I'm happy. It's pretty good. And if you have some paper sticking over the edge, you can always go again with your knife, making sure it's a nice panel. I like this one. So I'm just gonna place that upside down here on the on my work surface. Now for this one, I'm gonna do the same. Push the paper or the piece down and then cut one side at a time. And if you don't get it all to the piece first time, you can always cut after. Just be careful, if your paper is wet, it will rip instead of being cut. There we go. And then this side over here. Yay! It looks a bit dirty, but that's okay. It looks like the house has been used, so I'm okay with that. I have an edge up here. Whoops. And I might have to paint that white. Yeah, that's what happens if you're not careful. Then you scratch it. I'm not sure you can see that, but it has a tiny scratch here because I cut into the wood instead of the paper. So I will have to paint that when I am working with the white paint, because I will. Look, the paper is actually getting more flat right now, so I'm just gonna place it down again and then take a look at this one, because we have this extra piece here. I need to get that up in the height somehow. Let's see how to do this. I could place this one. We use that one. I place that under my cutting board, and then I can place this part on the cutting board flat, and then I can use the edges to cut this piece off. There we go. Yeah, this is starting to go somewhere. So the flooring here is almost done, and the walls are almost done, and we're getting to the part where everything is going to be glued together, and that's gonna be amazing. So we're actually right here right now, and here we are going to make the pictures what we did, but we are going to glue them to the side in a second. There was some tiny holes here. I need to find them. It should be around here. It is around here. Yep. So I'm just gonna poke through, and then there is a hole around here, and that fits as well. So that's just perfect. Taking my knife here, and I'm just gonna carefully put that into this little square thing here. Trying to cut out the paper in this little square. think it's working perfect. There we go. And then the other one, this little one. Oh, and don't poke the hole like I did before. You're pretty sure where the hole is. I could feel the indent in the wood here, so it was pretty correct where the hole was, so it was easy to find. And I'm pretty sure this is for the wiring, but again, not 100. So yeah, that was the holes. Now we're going to put up the walls. Well, first we need to place the pictures on this wall here. So let me put that to the side. Look at this, it's all straight again and nice looking. That's perfect. I'm happy about that. I was worried a second, and this also looks flat. It's a bit dirty here and there, but I think wear and tear would be normal in a house like that, so I'm not worried about that. And everything is scratching now. I think that's a glue. So I'm just gonna take my glue here and just place a tiny bit here where the clock's supposed to go. And I need to put that on the other side of this one as well. These antlers here needs a tiny bit of glue as well. Not too much, because that will ooze and we don't want that. So I'm just gonna place that on the wall on top of the piece of paper. So I'm just gonna do the same here, just popping in a tiny bit of glue, finding my pictures and placing them on top. I like this. So the wallpaper is not so shiny, but the pictures are still looking shiny, and I kind of like that. Trying to make sure that they are sitting straight on there so it doesn't look wonky when it's done. That's this one. And then the last picture. And I see that top one actually did get a bit wonky, but I think it will work. So I'm just gonna take this one and place that on the wall. There we go. Yeah, they look a bit wonky, but I think it will go. Let me put that away. So now we're going to put the walls together. That's gonna be amazing. And then we can start with putting in furnitures and stuff like that. So let me see, how do they do that? So they turn it this way around. I can see I need to do a tiny bit of painting here and there. I might have to do that before next video, but we will see. So this one is supposed to go, yeah. And there we are again with these directions, because we just see the two walls going together, but not which wall is going like what. Let me show you if it's supposed to go like this or like that. But I think it's supposed to go like this. If I look at the picture, when I place it like this, I'm not sure if you can see that, but when I place it like this, the legs ends right after the little hole here. And if we look at the picture, then the leg ends right after the little hole. So I'm pretty sure that's the way to do it. And I am going to take my wood glue for this part So first, just a tiny bit of wood glue on this here. Just let it get a little wood glue, not too much. If you put too much on there, it takes like forever to dry. So I'm just gonna place this part here, right here. See if it can stand by itself. Taking the other part, and I'm pretty sure it's supposed to turn that way around. So I am putting on the glue here on the side and on the bottom, like that. And then I'm gonna place that one up the side here, making sure everything is flush. There it is. Yay! The house build is surely begun. There we go. I like it so much better already. Let's see. What's the next step? That's the fireplace. And the little table with the lamp on there. So let me get that. It's right here behind me. So it was the fireplace and the little table with the lamp on it. Got those things right here. Oh, and this little lamp had an accident. My kitty was really hard the other day. He was climbing everything and knocked over all these tiny details that we have been working on. So I'm just gonna try to straighten out this little lamp here. There we go. That's better. Okay. So let's place these two things and then call it the day. Wasn't there a cord in this one? There's supposed to be a light in, I think, because I see a cord here on the picture, and I don't know what light that is. Okay, let's put that to the side. Oh, how funny you are getting the walls up. Oh, how fun you are. Ah, thank you. And hi, Ara. Nice to see you here. I'm excited to see them in place. The fireplace is fantastic. Thank you. Right now I'm just gonna find the fireplace built somewhere here in this booklet. That was one of the first things. It's right here. And as far as I can see, there is no wire nowhere on the fireplace. So I'm not sure. So many pictures here. I'm not sure what that wire is, but I surely see a wire going through here. Don't pass in advance, will pass on the bottom of the second floor later. So it's a lamp, and it's lamp number 2. Okay. And that is that one. Okay, I have that right here under everything. So I'm just gonna take everything down here and find that lamp. That was, no, not that one. Sorry about this mess here. This one. Put that back. So it's this light. And it's supposed to go through the fireplace. So let's get this back into frame. Good. So this light here is supposed to go here in these tabs behind the fireplace, like that. But we don't glue the cords or the wire down. And let me see, there is no room, so it's going to be glued in place somewhere here. So let's do that and hope everything is fine. I'm going to take my wood glue. You will be an expert in translating those instructions by the time you're finished with this project. Yeah, and then it's too late. But I know you have the Fairfield house as well, and I know your instructions are not that much better. So you know all about it. The struggle is real. Let me just dab a tiny bit of glue here without putting it on the cords. Actually, I think I'm gonna put a tiny bit of glue here on the bottom as well, just to make sure. Avoiding glue on the wire. And getting that in place. Yeah, got it. And the wire is still loose, and they're supposed to go out this little hole here in the back. So we're gonna place them out there. Okay, that far is good. That far is so good. And I'm just gonna look here, because we are going to put this little table here in the corner. And I just wanted to see how they turned it around. So they're actually putting the light shade, the lampshade into the corner. Do they put it all the way in the corner? I'm not sure they do that. Again, it's so difficult to see. They want the couch here in front. Let me get the couch. That's right here. So they want that to sit here, and that is supposed to go flush with the wall, so I don't have to put it all the way into the corner. But I'm going to glue it down, because these small things, I hate it when they flop around. So I'm just gonna place a tiny bit of glue here on the legs. And actually, I'm just gonna pop a tiny bit of glue here on the side of the furniture. And then let's see where these cords are. And then I'm just gonna pop it in place. There we go. And put these cords out the side. And then take the couch. Make sure it fits. Does. Just getting these placed right. So now where I have the couch out, I can glue that in place as well. Then that's done too. And then we can call it for the day. And I actually think we came a long way today. So let me take the couch. I'm going to glue that a tiny bit here on the fabric. And on the back side. And then place it. And that might have been wrong, because I see there is a part here for some cord coming out. You might not be able to see that right now, but there is this little indent right there in the couch for the cords. But I think we will be able to put some cords in there if it's going to be necessary. So I'm just gonna leave this to dry, and then I will paint these small details here where the paper is not covering all the way before the next time we are going live. But we are building the house now. So we did the walls and the base for the house. We did the this is the top, the roof for the house. We did the roof, the holders for the roof. Now I forgot the name of these. And we did the staircase. Well, we made it ready. And then we put this little handle in there. I think that's supposed to go here on the outside when we have the battery in there. So we got that ready. And we also got a little star on the Christmas tree. I'm glad I got to watch for a little bit. Good to see you, my friend. Yeah, you too, Ara. It's nice to have you here. And this was kind of a crazy build. But we are doing the house now, and that's amazing. That's really, really amazing. I'm happy for that. And I will leave this all to dry really, really good before the next time. That will be in a month, the third Friday every month. And I actually think that we could end up with the whole build together next time. We're going to glue a lamp on the roof. The table here is going on the place, into the place. And then we're going to put these roof holders thingies on there. And that's a little, I don't know what that's called in English at all. So good to see all these pieces coming together. Yes, it is. It's feeling really nice that we have been building on this so long without really no end result, but now we're actually seeing something coming together, and it actually looks pretty good. I'm happy with the wallpaper. Again, I'm going to put a link in the info box below for my PDF files for the 2 different wallpapers I made. So if you are making this box, you can choose one of them if you want to. All the work you have done in the past streams will really start coming together into a beautiful house. Yes, they sure will. And it's so nice to see it coming together after so long time. And I think you guys are happy to see this coming to an end, so we can do something that is not wintry anymore. But I actually think there's a lot of things that we can use from this kit to normal miniature things. So that's how far we got. I will take some pictures of this and put that on my Facebook later, maybe first tomorrow, because it's kind of late here and I need to relax a bit. But that was so nice. It was really, really great to do this with all of you. It was nice to see you again. So I wish you a really awesome mini perfect weekend, whatever, these next few days for the weekend. And I'm just mumbling now, so I am going to say bye to you all, and I will see you next Wednesday and live again in a month from now. So see you all, and happy crafting.